All right, this is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. With that, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rachakwadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and shalom to the sincere Akim out there preaching and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom, barakathum. And the precept that I just read really goes into the topic that I want to talk about, which is the winning mindset, the knowing you already got the victory mindset. All right, which gives way more value than what it may seem on the surface level. All right, because that mindset would have prevent you from getting into trouble. All right, you know, the scriptures speak about debating with fools. All right, why is it unwise to debate with people who are foolish, who argue in bad faith? Because you're just going to end up getting down in the mud, and ultimately, you know, a fool is going to end up destroying himself, man. In other words, you already understand that you have the high ground. All right, you have the victory, you know. And so when the scriptures speak about us falling into sticky situations, things that may test us, that may try us, all right, therefore our exercise, man, our spiritual exercise. All right, like the truth is not something that you just walk into and then you don't do any reps. You just stay at the same level, all right, and you don't grow, but you're still in the faith, but you haven't done anything to increase yourself. All right, that's not how this thing works. You know, the Lord has a plan pretty much for everybody, man, and the elect are going to have a growth mindset, man, and the elect are going to have a winning mindset, and that's why the elect are less likely to be caught up into brawls, into melees on street corners. All right, not saying that it can't happen, but we're less likely because we already understand we have the victory, man. We already understand when people scoff or catch an attitude with us, you know, it's part of it, you know. Do the frustrations get to us time to time? Of course, we're men, you know, ultimately, but our baseline is going to revert, all right, to stay in the path the Lord put us on, man. All right, which is to be harmless as doves, okay? And that's a beautiful thing, because you have to realize people can't see the value in that right now because everything is still going on in society. All right, but that attitude, that same attitude that lets you count it all joy, all right, is the same spirit that's going to be in us when there's a crisis, when all hell's breaking loose, man. See, we already have the reps. We've already been spiritually prepared for what's happening. So just our countenance and our demeanor alone is going to be hella attractive. All right, that's one of the means by which the Lord is going to have Isaiah 4:1 come to pass. You know, and it's to the point now, man, where you know, we're just ready for it to be over with, man. You know, when I was young in the truth, you know, I would always look forward and say, man, I can't wait, you know, for Isaiah 4:1. But at this point now, man, it really doesn't matter to me, you know. I'm really over a lot of these bitches, all right. Even when they come in the right spirit, it's just, you know, it's just, ugh. Esau has hollowed out all of the good and natural things about everything, man, including women. Even women are hollow and vain. A lot of them got fake shit in them, you know. And so those things aren't what they once were, you know, as you mature, you know. And we're gonna have that spirit on us, man. We're gonna have that it's all good spirit, and we're gonna be protected, man. When you read the book of Job, the 5th chapter, everything's just gonna go our way, man. It's almost gonna be like a spiritual power. But the scriptures speak about that hedge of protection being raised up for us, that standard, if you will. All right. So we have to remember that before we get there, trials to our faith is gonna happen. People are gonna try us. People are gonna try to provoke us, get the best out of us. All right. But if we have that spirit where we're counting it all up as part of our trial and our tribulation, the enemy can't fuck with us, man. All right. They're gonna try to accuse us of things to get us off our square, and you know what? It's not gonna work. All right. If you're of the elect, all right, the Lord is gonna shield you and protect you. Even the very things that come out of your mouth is gonna be of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai when Esau lets to squeeze on you, because that's written, man. Give no thought to what you shall say. All right. So that's what we got to look forward to, man. You know, even though it's gritty, it's grimy, it's aggravating. All right, but you have to remember that big payoff is coming soon, man. You know, it's like going to the roulette table. All right, and you know the number that's going to hit on the roulette table magically, but when the ball goes through there and it's spinning and spinning and spinning, at certain points it's gonna look like it might not hit where it's supposed to hit, but it is, man. You know, and we have to have that exercise of faith that we have the correct number, you know, and that the Lord is gonna deliver us. And ultimately, a step beyond that is being okay, all right, with death. You see, at the end of the day, the elect are going to make peace with death, if that is what the Lord has for us. And that in and of itself is going to give us peace. And that in and of itself is going to scare the shit out of our enemies. All right? Esau is afraid of men who are not afraid. All right? And the scripture said he didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of sound mind, you know. And that all is going to go hand in hand with the traits and characteristics of the men of the Lord, you know. So remember, when every time you get tempted, all right, and you beat that temptation, every time you get tried, somebody tests your patience, you know, and you overcome it, you know, there's rejoicing, man. There's rejoicing in the heavens, man. You know, because you're adding on to the things that you are supposed to be doing, man. You're adding on to your treasures in heaven by just enduring and going through the day-to-day. You know, you're not gonna see a scoreboard somewhere letting you know how well you're doing. All right, but you have to know, man. You know, that's why in the book of Hebrews it speaks about that spirit of unbelief and to watch it. You know, because if you don't believe, then it really will all be in vain, man. You really will be swept up with the chaff. You see? So these things are all connected, man. Our faith, all right, it is connected to our works. When you read the entire book of James, it basically gives you the breakdown on these things are connected, man. If you see a man doing the work, that's a sign of his faith, you know. And the ones that are doing the work, all right, is the one that the Most High is looking at, man. All right. There are others of the elect that may not be, you know, speaking on the highways and byways, but by and large, man, we know the traits and characteristics that the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, is looking for, man. When he says he's coming back for a bride that's spotless, all right, you got to ask yourself, what is that? What does that look like, man? It doesn't look like you losing your temper on small matters, all right? And getting put in tight scenarios, man, all right? So remember that everything that we going through, brothers, the Lord is recording it, man. The Lord is recording good and bad, all right? And we're going to get that reward. And you have to have that mindset that we have to win no matter what, you know? Because remember, L is basically death. That's the situation that we're in, you know? So brothers, put on that spirit of diligence, man, and that spirit of patience, you know, because things are going up and right now in the global tensions around the world, and then things may cool back down, man. And then it may seem like, damn, it was gonna go down for a second, and then damn, it went down again. But the Lord does that by design, all right? And He wrote it down that it would go down this way. So, you know, we just gotta keep holding on, you know, as the scriptures say, in patience possess your soul. So I'll end it there, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakadash. Shalom.